Here we go.
Hi, I'm Jared Gettle, and we're at the National Heirloom Exposition. You're watching Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.
Hey, it's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
And that's
John Kohler with GrowingYourGreens.com.
links down below in the description. Make sure you smash it and hit the subscribe button. So we're going to talk real quick. We're at the Heirloom Expo in Santa Rosa, California, 2017. We have a chance to sit down with him. We're going to ask him some questions, especially for some of you guys out there that are new to gardening and growing your own food. And we're going to talk about maybe some important aspects of heirloom gardening. And if you have never seen his channel, make sure you check it out. He has a ton of food growing in his backyard.
And he is a wealth of knowledge and information and is just awesomely awesome.
Yeah, he does a good job with his channel. And what he does too is he cooks, prepares everything. No cooks. He's raw. You almost got me. He prepares. Yeah, he does not cook any food. He's a raw vegan, right?
Well, I like to say raw plant-based eater, and I eat fruits and vegetables.
There you go.
I don't like to put terms on it.
There you go. And before actually we did this sit down right here, he actually brought his blender over and juiced up a bunch of his food.
Blended
Stuff
I grew.
And stuff he grew, and had it right before we had this talk right here. So here we go.
Cool.
So let me ask you a question before we get going.
Sure.
So how many cups of fruits and veggies would you do during the day?
How many cups of fruits? I don't count them. It's so many. Yeah. I never count.
So I mean, would it be not? Don't say cups, but just let's say like a bowl. You know, do you have like a huge? What would you? How would you do it?
How do you measure it out? What would, like if you had to measure it out? What would you think?
I don't like measuring my food, and I don't encourage anybody to measure their food. I encourage everybody to eat as much as they need, and so my diet is 99% fruits and vegetables. I have some nuts and seeds and stuff, but basically during the day I might make a juice. Basically fruits and vegetables. Right. I might eat a salad. I might make a soup. They're all fruit and vegetable based.
Right.
So that's all I'm eating. As much as my calories, as many as I need. Which is depending on my activity and what I'm doing. If I'm like at home all day, not doing much, I don't eat as much.
Right.
There you go.
Right. It's just whatever.
Because we don't want to overeat. Right.
Yeah, you expend. I gotcha. Yeah, because like in a meal, because a lot of times like when we sit down, I'll have a huge bowl, you know, of my greens and all that for my lunchtime, and you just kind of go by that. And you're right, like if we're traveling, you're not going to eat it as much because you're sitting around too much. Right, and like for dinner, you know, I mean, a big nice salad bowl that you'd serve your whole family is what I eat for dinner, you know, like a pound of greens, because I mean, that's only 100 calories.
Right.
And the other thing is important is that like, it'll take me an hour or two to eat it, you know, because you got to chew each mouthful into a mush.
And that is the thing that most people do not do, because that starts digestion. You need to start in the mouth, and you need to really chew your food. And if people would do that one thing, they could save a lot of health problems.
Because chewing your food up properly produces the saliva that your body needs to break down the food in your gut.
It's the beginning of digestion. Yep.
It's good stuff.
Yep. We love it.
So if a person was out there watching the video and they said, man, you know, I really want to maybe start gardening, grow more of my own food, what would be like a couple suggestions you would give them?
I mean, there's so many ways to grow your own food, and I'd say start where you're at. And the main thing is, I'd say, is it depends on your space, right? So the thing I'd recommend for everybody watching this, because some of you guys may live in an apartment in New York City or wherever, is to start sprouting and start doing microgreens. You could do those indoors anywhere. Sprouts and microgreens like the same temperature we do. So even if you're in Nebraska in the middle of the winter time, or Missouri, unfortunate to be in the winter time, you can still be growing your sprouts and microgreens indoors, and the best time to get those skills are now.
That's right.
And sprouting is so easy. You can do them in jars, in a hemp bag. I mean, you can do sprouts anywhere. It's awesome.
We have a video about it right there. And also, one of our things that we always say is do what you can where you are.
Yeah.
You know, we always say that to the people that watch our channel. So that's good, man. It's really pretty nice here in Santa Rosa. The weather's been cooperating. We have a couple of big days coming up. You spoke today, right?
I spoke today, yeah. Hopefully my episode will be, or my talk will be on my channel, but the film didn't come out right because I wasn't like standing in the right place, but we'll make it
kind of like Stacy right now. She needs to scoot over a little closer to you, right?
Come on
there we go. And you know, it's kind of tricky shooting these videos, guys. You think it's just so easy, but it's not. We have to move around, we have to make things right so you guys on the other side can enjoy the videos. So you said you went to a fermenting
festival, yeah. The Sonoma County Fermentation Festival is on Saturday, and then there's Sunday and Monday, and then today's Tuesday.
Right, so
that was fun.
Man on the go. He's always traveling around too. He goes to different places. A lot of exploring of composting. I know he's good friends with the Boogie Brew guy who's here, has a booth, and we'll probably stop by there later on in one of our other videos. And so you're a big like compost tea kind of guy and that kind of stuff?
Well, you know, I encourage everybody to do an organic style gardening method, no chemicals, right? And to me, part of that is the biology. And however you're going to get your biology in there, whether you want to get, you know, biological inoculants to add, or make your own worm castings, make your own compost, make your own fungal dominated compost with a fungi, or make compost tea. I mean, they're all good. I can't say this is better than that. Do them all, and you're going to have more microbes. And guess what? The more microbes you could put in, the better chances that the right ones are going to hang out and stay around. And that's just how nature works. I don't know what's right or wrong. Nature's got to figure it out.
I love that, because that's the philosophy we use when we talk to people about like health and nutrition, is that people are looking for that one magic bullet.
Well, there's a lot of those.
It's a lot, but it's a lot of things that you have to do together to create yourself in a happy... a good, happy ecosystem. That's right,
yeah,
as a person. So people and plants have a lot in common. Plants even have feelings.
I don't know about that one.
You don't like that? You don't like the science behind that?
Well, I don't know about feelings. They feel, but do they have feelings?
Do they have feelings? Right. Could they write a song about it? Feelings.
They respond, for sure.
That's for sure.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah. So what's going on after when you wrap up the expo?
Well, I'm going back to Vegas for a couple days, and then I'll make sure my garden's all right, plant some things that I got here, and then I'm actually flying out to Baltimore.
Oh, right.
Maryland. So I'm going to be there for the Natural Products Expo East, which is the trade show for the health food industry, and then I'm probably going to drive out to the Mother Earth News Fair in Pennsylvania one day.
We're going to see you there.
Just for Sunday, though, because the other days I'm kind of busy.
Well, we'll be there. All right. That'll be good.
You guys get around, don't you?
Yeah. See, now he's becoming a homestead homie. He's trying to follow us around to the shows.
So do you have a favorite fermented food?
Favorite fermented food, you know, this is good old standard like kimchi. I love kimchi.
Me too. High five.
And you know, kimchi I don't make with any kind of sugar. I like to use like apple pear juice or apple juice or pear juice, you know, as the liquid in there. So it makes it sweet, the bacteria love it, and it turns out so good.
I did mine, and I'm going to tell you, have you ever done it with Swiss chard? I did Swiss chard kimchi. It turns out so good. It's my favorite now.
Oh, cool.
Try
we did that. It was pretty good.
It's really good.
So are you a burping kind of guy, or do you use like the mason tops, or how do you go about your fermenting?
So, I mean, I have different ways to do it. It depends. So I have like a crock, you know, with the moat, moat crock. Right. And then I have different kinds of mason jar lids. Right. So I've experimented with all kinds. I got like the kind that's silicone that basically only lets the stuff come out, supposedly not let it go in. I've got the one, actually the one here, Kraut Source.
Right, we saw that.
Stainless steel with the spring that holds things down. Plus it has the moat. Right. The only one I haven't tried yet is I want to get the one that's like the vacuum, like fermenting lid for mason jars. But generally I ferment in mason jars because it's just easy. I have a million of them. And
and because if you did anything bigger too, it's just hard to get through it all, you know. Exactly,
and plus it's in the mason jar. When you're done, you just put it in the fridge, and you know it's already in its right canister. Like with the big crocks, you got to transfer your stuff out. It's plain.
Right. So I know you guys have been on the hunt for land. Any news on that?
So I mean, I just got back from Puerto Rico maybe like a month ago. So I'm looking down there. I have some friends or organization that's we're gonna be going in together.
Oh, right on.
So we checked out at least a half dozen different places, and nothing was really good of the places we checked, but they're going to continue the search because they're down in Puerto Rico, and as soon as we find something, I'm there.
So if I remember right, wasn't that the you did an episode there, and that guy had that like park where the food was growing and people could come in and make food? He was right there making the food
in Puerto Rico.
Wasn't that in Puerto Rico?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Remember, what was that one?
I don't remember that one.
Costa Rica? Did you go there?
Oh yeah, no. In Costa Rica, there was I don't know. There was a park. There was like a retreat center.
It's kind of like a food area, you know, and like the guy set it up on the side of the road, and then you went.
Oh yeah, so that was okay. So that one, that was Puerto Rico. Actually.
Okay, right on.
So that was a food truck.
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And they had their own farm at the food truck.
Right. That was a pretty. I like that.
You
whole
can't
idea.
make the food there. They make the.
They make the food there, but I mean they grew it there. Like you could walk around the property. Remember you said that they had a tree there or something that you really liked.
The breadfruit that they need to be using more of.
Right.
See, I watched those episodes, man.
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
You don't got nothing to do in Missouri, huh?
Hey, come on, we just use our phones for internet, and I watch his episodes. I watched the whole episode.
Wait, you're trying to be healthy and you're using your cell phones? Man, you're getting ratified. You're getting irradiated with your cell phone signal.
But I don't use that. I use a laptop. I use that for a Wi-Fi signal. Right, but I thought it was a really cool episode because the guy sets up a food truck. He grows the food in the area. People can walk through the garden area, see the food that he's preparing. They eat the food. I just thought it was a great idea. So if you guys are in some kind of situation like that, that is another way you can make money growing food and That's awesome stuff.
Yeah, value add, you know, is even better than just growing the food and try to sell the food. You take the food, now you turn, you know, some fruits with some water and some ice into a smoothie you charge triple for.
right.
You know, you guys can make a living off of it.
That's right.
And so that's what I like to do. I like to travel around all different places. I go and find cool people doing cool stuff, share with you guys, to give you guys some ideas on what you can do too, so you don't have to work for the man.
That's right. And so he's going to come out to Off Grid with Doug and Stacy's place in Missouri, see what we're doing.
I will.
Check out our place, and that'll be an awesome video too.
I sure will.
Love this stuff.
I know, I can't wait.
But seriously, like, how do you like you've been posting videos for a while. I've followed you for quite a while. How do you actually like the whole process of making the videos, posting them, and helping to educate people?
I mean, I love the process. I mean, mainly the process I like the most is just filming the videos.
Yeah.
I love that the most. And then, of course, you know, then it takes time to, like, publish the video, keyword it, title it, pick out a screenshot. I mean, it's really time consuming, but I mean, especially when I come to an event like this, you know, I just get stopped every 10 feet, maybe 15 feet. You know, people are just thanking me. John, you inspired me to start a garden. You inspired me to do this. You inspired me to eat healthier. And I'm just glad I could do that, you know, and be the change I want to see in the world, because this world is really messed up. People in power, people in control, whatever you want to say, they're really doing some stuff that I don't agree with, if we want to label it bad. And it's going to take all of us to be the change, be the difference.
Right.
And, you know, we're making videos. You guys can make videos too. Spread your knowledge out. I mean, I'm amazed at how fast Doug and Stacy spread and how many subscribers they have. They almost caught up to me, man.
Yeah, let's go. Hit that subscribe button. If you're here because you saw John Kohler's name in the videos, hit that subscribe button.
But even better, you know, we are all needed. It's not about me or Stacy who has more subscribers. It's like, how much of a difference can we make against the establishment?
And that's what we love the most, is when we meet you guys out at these events, just like with John. We're walking around, you guys are coming up, you're telling us your stories. That is like the gold of posting YouTube videos, sharing our experiences with you guys, helping you guys learn along the way, even watching our mistakes and learning from those.
Yeah, and the amount of people who just get out or saying, you know, you inspired us to get out and just start a garden, or just to get out of, you know, the city and start your homestead. Yeah. And they're just getting into it and learning that they need to do this and take charge of their lives and what goes in their belly.
Yeah, and the one guy we met today, he actually lives on a sailboat. He sailed up from Southern California just to come because he heard in the video a couple days ago that we were going to be here, and he sailed up here to hang out and meet us, man.
That's cool.
And so if you're watching this video, we appreciate you, man. You guys are all good homestead homies. So we're not going to take up too much more of John's time. He talked today. I know he's tired. We're tired for sure, man. San Francisco yesterday was a beatdown, and we drove up here today, so we're going to get settled in. Any words of wisdom you want to depart with? We're not going to make this one of John Kohler's videos where it's 30 minutes long. Anyway,
it already is.
Any words of wisdoms you want to you know, leave the peeps?
Yeah, sure. I just want to, you know, let you guys know that I believe you guys should all at least start to grow your own food, and more importantly, like the talk I gave here was more importantly than just grow it, start eating it too, right? Eat your food that you're growing first. And unlike my girlfriend who I was talking to on the phone the other day, and hopefully she doesn't watch this, I'm like, hun, we got all these strawberries in the fridge, they're gonna go bad, you gotta freeze them. And then she was complaining to me. And it's like, that's what you have to do. You have to conserve your food, whatever you got, that's what you eat, right? And even if you have money, like, you know, she's just, I don't know, maybe a younger generation doesn't understand, like, there's times of famine. What if there's no stores? You got to eat what you got, you know? So eat mostly out of your garden. What I do is I base my meals around my garden, like the blender crap that you saw me earlier with, you know, is peppers, you know, from my garden, lettuce from my garden that I blended up for dinner. I mean, along with some mangoes that I didn't grow. But hey, you know, I'm making a dinner out of mostly what I grew, with having a few extra ingredients to make it all come together and make it all work. So besides growing your stuff, I really want you guys to eat as much fruits and vegetables and other plant foods as possible, because these are the best foods for health, the best foods to save the world, to save the planet, because they're a lot less energy intensive than other kinds of foods that you would eat.
Save the world, save the planet, save yourself.
Yeah, and then when you do, and you go out and you pick your own foods and you do it, you basically, it's like you get a high off of it. I mean, it's great because you're producing
now you had to say that.
No, but I'm just totally serious. It is, and there's studies on that. There's a lot of studies that show that it does.
It's better for you, endorphins, yeah.
Right. No, it's really, really
Folks, we are made to eat in season. Do what you can where you are. Go check out John's channel. The link is down below in the description box. He puts out great information all the time. Composting, all kinds of different techniques, tricks. We enjoy hanging out with them. Thanks a lot for spending some time with us.
And I want to say one more thing.
Yes.
And I want to thank you so much, because there's a lot of people that do videos, there's a lot of people who do things that tell you to do things, but they don't actually do it.
Oh, he's living it. He's living it.
I'm serious. I mean, because you know, you look good, you're healthy, you talk about it, you do everything.
I do it. This is what I do. I'm not making up some BS like some people on YouTube.
That's right.
No, but that's what it is, because you know, you want to look at the person that you're getting information from, and that's where you want to get your knowledge from. And I thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good stuff. Don't forget to check us out on
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And that's it. We'll see you guys on the next episode. And if you're around the Santa Rosa area, this video, you might not be too late. You can catch us on Thursday, 1:30, speaking right here at the fairgrounds.
And when are you speaking? Are you speaking?
I already spoke.
He already spoke. He just came to hang out with us.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.